Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I am using the cut file that is the All Hearts background, I believe, and it was just released in February. And so I cut it out on some white paper. It's actually from a paper pad with it, and it was a page I wasn't going to use. So I just went ahead and used that and cut out my cut file. I have a piece of black cardstock. This is going to be my background. And then this yellow pattern paper. This came from a paper pad, so I have no idea what paper pad it was from. But I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to place my cut file on my background. And this page is going to be really simple. I really am not going to add very much to it. I just have my cut file. So my cut file obviously takes up most of the page because it is that background cut file. And so I'm just going to really let the cut file shine on this layout. So my background is going to look like this. I am thinking I might do a few splatters, probably in some Heidi Swapp Gold Color Shine, just on the background, which I will do that off camera. I'll glue all this down and put those splatters on. I have my photo here, and so I'll bring this kind of into the side. So I have my photo here. I'm going to back my photo with this pattern paper, which is again from a paper pad. So I have no idea what manufacturer or what collection this might have been from, but it's just a pink with a white polka dot. So I'm going to go ahead and back my photo with that, as well as this piece of Vicky Bouton pattern paper. Not that side, but the text side. So my photo is going to be matted twice with those. I found this or a piece of pattern paper in my stash, or in my scrap bin I should say, and it had these really large florals on it. And so I just took the scrap that was left and I fussy cut all of these florals, and I thought that would be what I would use to embellish this page. So like I said, I'm not going to add anything really more than this from an embellishment standpoint. I really want the background to be on display. So I'm going to go ahead. I have these ready to go. Once I have matted my photo and glued my background down, I'm going to place my photo right about here. Excuse me. I'm going to place my photo right about here. And I do have a title. I have so many of these acrylic pieces, some from ColorCast and some from the other company that does these. I forget the name, so I can't remember who this one was from, but I have so many of them and they make great titles, so I'm just going to keep this one really simple, and the title is going to be beautiful. It's going to go right down here at the bottom. So my photo is going to go somewhere in this vicinity, I believe. And then I probably am going to decorate with my florals around my photo, again keeping most of the page open and keeping everything sort of centralized here. Once I have this done, so I think I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to get this glued down and mat my photo and put my title on. I am going to pop this up, so this will give me some dimension. And then when I come back, we will put the florals on and the other little bits and pieces that I have. This layout's really not going to take that long. All right, we are back and I have my photo down. I have those splatters that I added, which will probably get covered up once I do the embellishing. My title is down. It is drying, so I'm going to try not to touch it. But this is pretty much how the layout's going to go. I have, like I said, my florals here. So I think I'm going to keep everything concentrated around the photo itself. So I haven't exactly thought about how this is going to go. So you're going to kind of see me play around with it on camera. So I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to lay this out yet. But I was thinking something along the lines of this. Yeah, and I have just these little tiny offcuts because, like I said, I cut that from that pattern paper and this was all that was left. So I got that whole scrap out of my scrap bin. Oop, see, I didn't want to move my photo and I moved my title. Okay, move that back. And luckily that glue dries clear, or else that would be not so pretty. So I think I'll put that just like that. Something along that line, I think. And then I have these really cute little corduroy hearts. I have no idea where I got these, but they're super cute and they add this fun little bit of texture, which I thought was really kind of a fun added element to this page. So I'm going to go ahead and dot these 3 in my clusters. And then I have just a sampling of enamel dots and puffy hearts that I thought I could make work on this page. So, excuse me. I apologize. I am getting over a cold, and so I do apologize for my voice. It is a little bit, it's still a little bit rough for sure. Having this cold definitely was not fun, and I'm trying to get back into staying on top of my videos, so I am trying to get these voiceovers done, so I apologize for my voice. I am just going to go ahead and work in these enamel dots. I probably will add a little bit of glue to these off camera once I glue everything down. I find sometimes they need it. And I'm going to do 1 in each of my colors. So I have a pink, I have yellow, and I have the black. So which pink tone matches the best? That's the question. I think this one. So just the little ones. And once I have these down, I'm going to go off camera, glue these all down, and we are going to call this layout done. So I will have in the description box below a link to this shop so you can go and check out this cut file or any of the other cut files. I'll also have still photos coming up in just a moment. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.